Hey, remember that thing in the UK that was just trying to help kids from seeing porn online? Yeah, you do? Well, no, it's not. That's not what it's supposed to be. It doesn't do that. That's not what it does. And it just got even worse. And it even transferred here onto YouTube. Specifically, not in the UK, not in Australia, not in freaking Europe. Here, in the US, it got infected. YouTube got infected by it. It did. And no crap, I'm gonna read something from YouTube themselves, their policy, and what it's honestly kind of crazy. So I'm just gonna read right here. It says right here, this is literally that's a freaking white screen. I don't know if you can see that. Nope, camera doesn't work. All right, let's see. We will use AI to interpret a variety of signals that will help us to determine whether a user is over or under 18. These signals include the types of videos users is searching for, the categories of videos that they have watched, or the longevity of the account. When the system identifies a teen user, we'll automatically apply our age-appropriate experience and protectors, including disabling personalized advertising, turning on digital well-being tools, adding safeguards to recommendations, including limiting repetitive views of some kinds of content. I'm gonna stop there. I mean, it sounds interesting, I guess. I mean, a lot of people are not gonna like this, especially if you're a teen. So, basically, what they're doing is that by using what videos you're watching, by seeing like what kind of videos you are watching, or searching for, and also seeing how audio count is. Now I'm gonna get a little personal here. My account here is 13 freaking years old. That's a long time, and if YouTube just goes on that, you know, it just goes on that, that'll mean that my account is about 13 years old. But I don't see the logic in that. If I made my account 13 years old and you think I'm 13 years old, did you think I made my account in my freaking mother's womb? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, that obviously doesn't work. Now, if they don't do it like that and they say, okay, let's check the longevity of this account and maybe add 6 or 5 years to it, and that can be the age, then that will make a little bit more sense. But if you're going off, this is just a prediction. If you're going off of just how audio count is, that doesn't make any logical sense because that would mean everybody had to have made their account when they were freaking newborns. That just doesn't make no sense. The types of videos you are searching for. So everybody has a wide range of interests, including gaming, or even cooking, or even politics, or even somewhere around those corners. Maybe one day maybe you're a Pokemon fan, right? And you're probably 25. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm 17 and I really like a lot of like childish things. But like, imagine if you're a 25-year-old and you're a big Pokemon fan, right? Will YouTube see that as categorizing you as a child because Pokemon is more of a child's space content thing that they like more? If that's the case, then that sucks because that would mean you have to like forcibly like watch something that an adult would usually watch. You have to like freaking watch like freaking politics or like movies or whatever an adult does, freaking how to apply for college, like any of those you have to watch, and YouTube can tell them that because if you're watching freaking like a gaming YouTuber or something that has like a child interest in it, they will automatically see you as a child. So that's pretty sad. Maybe even video games, because people still believe that video games are for children, even though that's not it. If you think video games are still for children, wake up to reality. Go to your local freaking Walmart, buy a console, play the latest best-selling game right now, and your mind will change. If you think that video games are still for kids, I want you to get out of that mindset right now, because they are not. They have changed. They are literally the highest entertainment industry out there. It's higher than freaking the movie, TV show, freaking books. Like, it's above, and even the music, like, it's above that. And it's possibly some of the best that you can experience right now. Right? Okay, so that can also affect it. The categories of videos they have watched. Again, this goes back to like what you're searching for. So like, all that. But like, again, politics is more of an adult thing. Like, I don't think kids give a crap about politics, but gaming is more of a young adult thing, right? So you have to kind of be mindful of what you think. So if you're out here freaking watching gaming videos and Cocomelon and Pokemon cards, like, you're gonna get identified as a kid. But what if you don't like this? There's a better solution that they want, but there's a twist to it. When I say better solution, I mean that in a negative context, because this isn't a better solution. This is a way to catch your data. This is actual data breaching right here. If the system incorrectly estimates a user to be under 18, they will have the option to verify that they are 18 or over, such as using a credit card or government ID. I want you to let that sink in, like really let that stir in your head. If they incorrectly estimate your age, you have to verify with a government ID or a credit card. Now, if you think that this is only a YouTube thing, every single website out there, or even all the apps that are happening, luckily not here in the US, but apparently this is in the US, but like in UK and Australia, you have to do, like, show your government ID and credit card to age verify yourself on almost every single app. And if you have half a brain cell, you would know that that is the most unsafe thing I have ever heard. That's so unsafe. If you do that and there's a data breach, you're screwed. You're fricked. Give it like 2 days. Next thing you know, boom, you're killed. Because a lot of people find your address and all that, right? That's the worst thing ever. And if you think, oh no, these apps and websites have good security, no, they freaking don't. There was this app called T, where it was basically a bunch of freaking women complaining about men, and they had to, put in the info, the whatever that is, right? And they had to put it in. And what happened was that it actually got data breached because the security sucks. And to be honest, most of these apps and websites, they don't have the best security at all. So if you're putting sensitive information like this, like your freaking credit card or your government ID that could possibly be linked to your social security number, that is not good, because you are giving all these, you're just freaking scattering it all over the internet. You're just, oh, here's one for you. Oh, want my social security number? Oh, yeah, take it. Oh, want my freaking address? Here you go. Oh, my credit card number? Throw it out over there. Like, you don't, that's stupid. It is. And this isn't censorship. People think that this is supposed to protect kids. This is not supposed to protect kids. This is a way for the government to spy on you, surveillance, and just to silence if they disagree with you. If you make comments online that they don't like or that doesn't live up to their expectations, they can find a way to censor you and silence you. They can also find ways to look at you through the cameras, right? And if they have your credit card, well, guess what's gonna happen? Freaking all these, like, the hackers and all that out there could use your credit card, and the next thing you know, boom, you freaking have high credit. I don't know. Like, this isn't a good thing. If you think this is a good thing, there was not a good thing about this. This age verification, protecting the kids and all that, like, bull crap. It's not about protecting the kids. The fact that you're using kids as a way to manipulate people into voting for this kind of freaking fascist crap right here has to immediately stop. Because you're using kids as a freaking decoy. What is this? Freaking Neon Genesis Evangelion? You're just using kids as a way to get your freaking interest on you? That has to stop now. That is disgusting. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. And if you think that this is something that should just spread around the world, no, it shouldn't. Because this is a breach of privacy. America is known for having freedom. We have a freaking statue that's all about freedom, right? Given to us by the French, of course. But if this implements and we have to literally give out information about what we are as a person, and even our biometric data, some of us want to do age verifications, like on Discord and even Spotify. This is also infecting Spotify as well. Why? What are you protecting from Spotify that kids will see? Bad words? Rap songs? Like, why we have to age verify ourselves on Spotify? It's stupid. It's pathetic. It's stupid. Like, it's the worst possible cover up of just saying we're gonna surveillance you 24/7. Whatever you do at home, we're gonna be able to see. That's what it is. It's dumb. It really is. And give it on August 15th here in the US, they're gonna have to do that. If they look at your content right there, if you make content, you're probably screwed. If you make content that's primarily towards kids, you're absolutely screwed. You are. It is. And if you're watching this as like a 17 or 16-year-old that's using YouTube as a primary source of education to educate yourself about certain things out there for school, for news, for entertainment, whatever, you're screwed. And if you think that you're 18 too, just because you're 18 and older doesn't mean that you're not screwed. If anything, I'm pretty sure you're more screwed because you have to put in this sensitive information. It's stupid. It is. If you support this, get out of here. This isn't. This is really a breach of privacy. It is. And it's dumb. I don't like it at all. I've been rambling this all over Twitter. It's so, like, it's crazy. It is, like, this can literally destroy YouTube. If YouTube does this, this is going to destroy the platform and it's going to destroy a bunch of content creators out there. It is. It sucks. And again, this is also going through a lot of things. Freaking Wikipedia as well. You have to age verify yourself on Wikipedia because of the sensitive content. What are we, snowflakes? Who cares? It's Wikipedia. It's information about our world. Even like things like Discord. People. What's funny is that people find a way on Discord to pass that stupid biometric scan where they have like a Gary's mod thing and they have like and they use like Gary's mod and from Death Stranding they use Norman Reedus' face as a way to bypass that face scan because it's stupid. Why would you? It's like it's the smart move to not put your face on there. For me, I guess I'm already screwed because I already have my face. I have like freaking 700 videos of my face on the internet. So I mean, biometric scans. Who cares? I mean, I'm here on the internet. If they want to see my face, just go on my YouTube channel, look at it, right? But it's crazy, and this is happening throughout the entire app. Like this, if they really want to protect kids against porn, they would have already went after those freaking like hentai porn X videos, Pornhub sites, and they would have immediately closed it down. But guess what? It's still up. So again, them using the excuse of this is to protect kids from adult content online, even freaking destroying games on Steam that's like mature and that's the slightest NSFW, it's just gonna get eradicated. But they didn't do that for the actual sites on there that kids could actually stumble upon. And again, this isn't. I keep saying this. This isn't the government's responsibility. This isn't the internet's responsibility to take care of your child. This is the parents' responsibility. This is 100% the parents' responsibility, right? You're supposed to look after your kids, not the freaking government, not the freaking internet. This is what happens when you're just an awful, neglectful parent. This is what happens, and you ruin it for the rest of us. And also, while I'm at it, doesn't YouTube have a YouTube Kids app? What happened to that? Why don't they advocate for YouTube Kids instead of, asking us for a freaking credit card and a government ID? Like, there's so many things wrong with this, and it's absolutely insane. If this passes on to YouTube, there's gonna be a big revolt. I think is gonna happen. Freaking DedSec from Watch Dogs is gonna like emerge from the shadows, and then we're gonna have to like freaking rebel with them. We have to align with them, right? And it's gonna be crazy. Like, even there's also a petition in the UK. It got like 400,000 signatures. Like, it was on an actual like UK government petition website, and it got over like 400,000 signatures. And you know what the government did for them in the UK? They just ignored it. They just did. So there goes the peaceful option, right? That was the peaceful way to handle it. Petition, people signing it in order to we don't want this to happen. Please listen to us. Please get rid of this because a lot of us don't like this. That was the peaceful route. And if you just freaking ignore them about that peaceful route, don't be surprised if it gets a little bit more violent in there. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. I also heard that Trump is also finding a way to they don't like what UK is doing, so I guess that's pretty good, But Trump also doesn't have a say in this. He's probably on the Epstein files, to be honest. But whatever Trump is doing, if he's saying whatever the UK is doing is horrible and that should not happen, then W Trump. All power to him, even though he's a very controversial man. if he believes that, then yeah, then okay, maybe he can find a way to like not get the child or the freaking Screen Act or whatever the act that it's called, into the U.S. and it can just stay in the U.K. as like a test experiment, and the next thing you know, boom, it'll just go away. Hopefully, it does go away, but if it does persist, that's not good. It's not. It like say goodbye to your freedom. Bye, freedom. Bye. It's so stupid. It is. So I'm a little mad about that, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people are mad. If you have, it's crazy. Like if you care about your privacy on the internet, then how are you not mad about this? And if you don't really care, then you don't really care. Just be mindful about what's out there, and it's sad. It really is, and a lot of websites and games and credit cards and whatever is just gonna get completely breached. And again, if you think that this is safe out there, there's so many data breaches that happen out on the internet so much time. It is even Google that got freaking data breach one time. Like it's not gonna be safe. It isn't, right? So yeah, I just want to rant about that a little bit. Exercise my freaking First Amendment there. And yeah, again, August 15th this will take place, so get ready for that, unless YouTube hopefully appeals it. That's it. Thanks for watching.